is Crystal. I followed my parents to Kampong Kapor Methodist Church when I was young. However, after several years attending the Sunday school and youth ministry, I felt troubled about church. In 2007, just before my O-level exams, I sat down with my then youth group leaders and told them firmly what I felt about church and my decision to leave church. My parents tried to understand me, but also gently tried to help me rediscover faith in God. It was only in 2015 that I started to think about God and returning to church. I was very nervous about the thought of coming back to KKMC, as I was not sure if I was ready. However, one Saturday night, I casually told my mum, "I think I'm coming to church with you tomorrow." Upon hearing those words from me, she broke into a relieved smile and gave me a tight hug saying, "Thank the Lord." At that Sunday worship service the next day, I felt God speaking to me through the hymns and the sermon. I felt God's grace washing over me at that very timely point of my life. It felt like God was telling me He had forgiven me unconditionally for everything I did. Soon after, Laurentia invited me to join the Alpha course. Initially, I hesitated because I wondered if I could commit to a 10-week long course. Finally, I decided to pen my name down for the course. I figured that if I could not decide, I might as well go for it. At the Alpha introduction night, I felt out of place upon seeing so many strange faces. Then I recognized Kay and Charmaine. I wondered why they were attending the Alpha course when they were already long-time church members. Later, I recalled that the Alpha course was for believers and non-believers alike. Also, they were accompanying some friends they had invited to the Alpha course. Throughout the 10 weeks of the Alpha course, the discussions were very open. Each person respected the views of the other participants in the group. My group had some very deep thinkers who considered topics from very different angles. It was fun to listen to such diverse thoughts. Week by week, my group facilitator, Auntie Louise, would share Bible verses that were very relevant to the topic and also what she thought was relevant to us in a specific area of our life. These verses came in very handy for me as they served as timely reminders and a source of comfort. As a group, we grew more comfortable with each other, sharing other things about ourselves, work or school, jokes and past experiences. The Alpha weekend proved to be a time for more in-depth sharing. Some of the topics were beyond me, but what stuck with me very clearly was our adoption by God. When we accept Christ and become one of His own children, it is akin to an adoption, except that God's adoption reaches far and wide and is based on His unconditional love. There is no troublesome legal paperwork and no post-trauma stress effects. The 10-week-long course was not that long, but it was enough for me to notice the changes inside me. I became happier and was less stressed with a job I did not like and was overall more contented. It is not the type of contentment that one gets in owning a new Balenciaga bag, but rather a truly deeply rooted, firmly seated, all-encompassing kind of happiness and contentment. My greatest takeaway from the Alpha course was appreciation. I now appreciate what I have and what God promised I will. I am truly humbled by this experience and thank God for His love. Amen.